The story begins on a quiet, peaceful night. The camera pans across a beautiful suburban neighborhood, resting on a cozy two-story house under a starry sky and a glowing crescent moon. It looks like the perfect setting for a happy family, but inside the mood is entirely different. We see a young boy, Henry, sitting at a restaurant table. He looks absolutely heartbroken. His eyes are downcast, his shoulders slumped. Across from him, a young girl looks at him with a mix of anger and frustration. The tension is palpable. Pause. The scene shifts, revealing the source of Henry's sorrow. He is sitting alone in a red booth, holding a crumpled piece of paper. It's a math test. And right there, circled in bright, unforgiving red ink, is the letter F. A failing grade. Tears begin to well up in his big, expressive eyes. He feels like he has let everyone down. The weight of that single letter feels like the end of the world to him. Later, Henry is seen with a friend, trying to put on a brave face, but the worry is still etched on his face. At home, his mother tries to lift his spirits. She speaks with animated excitement, gesturing warmly while his father watches from the couch with a gentle, understanding smile. They know he's struggling, and they want to help. Pause. To cheer him up, the family goes out for their favorite comfort food, pizza. The camera focuses on Henry holding a massive, delicious slice. His eyes go wide with shock and delight as the melted cheese stretches high into the air, creating a perfect gooey bridge. His mother places a comforting, reassuring hand on his shoulder. Her smile tells him that everything is going to be okay. Henry takes a long, refreshing sip of his cold soda, and for the first time in a while, a genuine, bright smile spreads across his face. He takes a huge, happy bite of the pizza, savoring the moment, letting the warmth of the food and his family's love wash away his sadness. Feeling completely relaxed and happy, Henry's playful side comes out. Back in the living room, he starts acting out a scene, pretending to be a fierce monster, stomping and roaring. His parents watch him, laughing and amused by his energy. Pause. But then back at the restaurant, disaster strikes. In a moment of clumsy excitement, Henry reaches for the pizza. His fingers slip. Time seems to slow down. The entire pizza slides off the tray. Splat. It lands face down on the tiled floor. The cheese, the pepperoni, the sauce, everything scatters across the ground. Henry freezes. His eyes widen in absolute horror. The joy of a second ago vanishes, replaced by pure shock. Tears immediately spring to his eyes. He looks at the ruined meal, then up at his parents, his heart sinking into his stomach. He is devastated. The video flashes back to the failed test, reminding us of his bad day. We see fleeting, dreamlike images. A girl dancing in a bamboo forest. A cyberpunk city in the rain, perhaps representing Henry's scattered, anxious thoughts. Pause. Back in reality, the text on the screen reads, "Henry dropped the pizza." The family is now sitting at a table with a large red stain on the white tablecloth. The mood is heavy. The text "embarrassed" flashes on the screen. Henry covers his mouth with his hands, his face turning red. He wishes he could just disappear. He feels so small, so clumsy, and so ashamed in front of everyone in the busy restaurant. But Henry's parents don't yell. Instead, we see a beautiful family portrait on the wall, reminding us of their bond. His mother leans in, speaking softly, her eyes full of empathy. Another girl at the table reaches out and gently holds his hand, offering silent support. Pause. Then a pivotal moment. The text appears. Henry told the truth. Henry stands up straight. He looks at his parents, takes a deep breath, and admits what happened. He doesn't make excuses. The moment the words leave his mouth, a wave of relief washes over him. His parents look at him with pride, not anger. A waiter approaches, smiling warmly, and the heavy atmosphere in the restaurant begins to lift. Just as things are looking up, another mishap occurs. The word accident flashes in big red letters. A glass of dark soda tips over, spilling all over the wooden table. Henry's eyes go wide with panic again. He thinks he's in trouble. Pause. But then we see Henry having a heartfelt conversation with an older man, perhaps his grandfather, who listens with a kind, wrinkled smile. We see the exterior of Il Forno restaurant. A waiter walks calmly through the dining room. When Henry accidentally drops another pizza, his parents look disappointed for a brief second. But their expressions quickly soften into understanding. They realize it was just an accident. The family is then seen driving in their car, the mood light and happy again. A waiter, whose name tag reads Luigi, approaches Henry's table. Instead of being upset about the mess, Luigi places a gentle hand on Henry's shoulder and offers a warm, forgiving smile. Henry looks up, his tears drying, realizing that adults make mistakes too, and it's okay. Pause. The scene shifts to a young girl looking in awe at a massive, perfectly baked cheese pizza. She takes a slice, the cheese stretching beautifully, and takes a happy bite. The family is seen reading their menus by candlelight, enjoying each other's company. Meanwhile, a waiter is on his knees, diligently cleaning up the dropped pizza, putting it in a bin labeled Trattoria Waste. He looks stressed, but he does his job with grace. The family is seen walking down their quiet suburban street as the sun sets, casting a beautiful golden glow over the neighborhood. They are holding hands, united. Pause. Back at the restaurant, the father looks sternly at Henry across the table, holding a napkin. For a moment, Henry looks terrified. But then the father's expression softens. He isn't angry. He's just teaching him a lesson. A waiter brings out a fresh, steaming pizza. The whole family's faces light up with joy. The steam rises from the hot cheese, symbolizing a fresh start. We see a quick, quirky flash of a corgi dog DJing at a club, and Henry smiling brightly in a spotlight, showing that his confidence is fully restored. The video concludes with a powerful message. A narrator character steps forward, and the text reads, "Today's story taught us, it's the small acts of kindness that make the biggest difference." Pause. We see Henry sitting at the table one last time. He looks a bit nervous, fidgeting with his napkin, but he is no longer crying. He has learned that making mistakes is a part of life. What truly matters is how we handle them, and how we treat each other when things go wrong. The video ends on a hopeful, heartwarming note, leaving the viewer with a beautiful lesson about forgiveness, honesty, and the unconditional love of a
我一
family.
直想告诉你，